The Philippine American voters ought to understand that this president understands the challenges that we face, the importance of our relations with China, the closer relations that we need to have with our Philippine friends, and our unique relation. Mitt Romney understands the unique relationship between the United States of America and the Philippine government and people. He understands it, he appreciates it, and he can count on strengthening. The people of the Philippines can count on a strengthening of our relationship and the bonds between our two countries. We are looking at a rising China. We are looking at a China that is sparking confrontation in the region, including with the government of the Philippines in the South China Sea. Mitt Romney understands that. He understands the need of a strong and large American Navy and naval presence there. This president seems satisfied with a reduction in naval presence. Mitt Romney looks forward to concluding treaties of cooperation with the Philippine government and military on a military-to-military basis. That does not mean a return to U.S. bases, but it does mean joint operations with the Philippine military so that we can be better prepared for any contingency in the Pacific, especially in the South China Sea.
Well, I would just disagree with Senator McCain. I think this president has had a stellar foreign policy. He has been hugely supportive of the military. The president's goal is to make sure that we have the most effective, efficient military in the world. First of all, what he thinks is in the best interest of the United States of America, and that's his primary obligation, is to do what's best for the United States. But I also think that he is a person who is, at his heart, a humanitarian, and would not want a smaller country to be taken advantage of by a larger country. And the president, I think, is willing to stand for a democracy and to stand with our friends. And I think he's demonstrated that on multiple occasions in the past several months.
At the beginning, Romney has talked very tough on China. I tend to think that that's all it is talk, because I think at the end of the day, the economic relationship with Beijing is so important that American presidents are very much boxed in on what they can do on human rights or on issues like the island dispute that you talk of.
He is a lifelong businessman. He sees the world very much in business terms, and I think that while political figures tend to look at the world the way it was 50 and 25 years ago, and that dominates their thinking about the moment, business people tend to be more oriented towards thinking about how the world will be 25 or 50 years from now, and then reason back to where they want to, how they want that to affect the decision they're going to make in the moment. That may not necessarily be good news for the Philippines.
Yeah.